A mother is a giver of life. The essence of being a mother is fundamentally endless. She is loving and selfless, one who must sacrifice many of her needs and wants for that of her children. She works hard to make sure their child is equipped with the skills, knowledge, and abilities to make her a competent individual. Perhaps being a mother is the hardest but most rewarding job a woman will ever experience. Mother, who are you? Working mom. Sometimes having a career isn't a choice, it's a necessity. You may feel guilty of letting other people raise your children, of missing out on their first steps, first words, and watching them grow up. But hey, you are one superwoman. As a working mom, you run a well-oiled machine called life and excel at organizing and planning even the smallest of details. You can fit appointments into the tiniest of time slots and household chores cleverly in between commercial breaks, nap times, and Saturday playdates. You are proof that having a career and a family is not only possible, but very attainable. Stay-at-home mom. You work many jobs throughout the day. You're a nurse, chauffeur, chef, teacher, playmate, housekeeper, laundry attendant, accountant, and babysitter all rolled into one. Sometimes you may feel that you have no identity outside of the home, but don't forget that in most cases you are only taking a break from your career to raise a family. Staying at home to raise children can feel very isolating at times. Know that you're not alone. Take a break from the trials of motherhood by joining a few mommy groups. There are many inviting groups of stay-at-home moms who share those very struggles, blessings, lessons, and offer positive support to one another. And always remember that you are the queen of the little people you are raising. Single mom. You are successfully managing the household, raising babies, and effortlessly being a hero solo. Quite literally, you perform magic with things to make work, figure out, and get through in your life, and this can easily lead to helplessness. When situations become tough, you should recognize when things are beyond the limits of your control and ability and seek help. You don't have a spouse to work, so balancing work, family life, and a personal life is extremely difficult when you bear all the responsibilities of childcare. Mama, feel proud that you can assume the huge burden of childcare all by yourself. You are a fighter. Grandmom. Sometimes life circumstances change, and consequently, grandparents, like you, assume full or part-time responsibility for your grandchildren. No matter how much you love your grandkids, raising them comes with many trials as well as rewards. This often means giving up your leisure time, the option of traveling, and many other aspects of your independence and retirement. Instead, you once again take on a responsibility for the day-to-day maintenance of a home, schedules, meals, homework, and playdates. Savor a much greater connection to your grandkids' world, including their school and extracurricular activities. You may also find yourself rolling back the years, invigorating by the constant companionship of much younger individuals, no less than your beloved grandchildren. Away from home mom. Deciding to travel far and leave your kids with a caregiver may be one of the most difficult decisions you have made. A decision you have intensely thought, cried, and prayed hard about. A choice you are at peace with, yet it is still exceedingly tough. One that makes you suffer now, but will bring you comfort in the long run. But you know that it is best for you and your family for now. There's a lot of things that remind you of what you're missing as a mom, but keep in mind that distance will make you love closer and deeper. Your sacrifices won't go to waste as your children appreciate your sacrifices. They will bond with you digitally, emotionally, and spiritually until being together again is your best choice. Working from home mom. Work from home opportunities, a chance to earn a living while being around for more of the milestones and special moments. This arrangement means you've got flexibility, but along with it comes a lot of hassle, and you can't help but feel more guilt going to another room than leaving the house. Your physical presence confuses your child in a way that it wouldn't if you would left the house for work. This dereliction of maternal duty often makes you feel terrible, as if mommy guilt wasn't enough. You suffer from another dilemma. You ask, I am at home all day, so why is my house still a mess? But mama, there is nothing more satisfying than reaching your professional goals while wearing your PJs and still having the ability and the time to give your children all the nurture and the love that they will need. Own it. Foster mom. Women who sign up to care for children not their own typically have two things in common: love to give and time to share. Foster parenting goes beyond helping an individual child. It is with helping fight the problems of homelessness, substance abuse, mental health, domestic abuse. Foster parenting is a powerful way to lift up the heads of children and youth and show them that there is hope for the future. Your happiest moment as a foster mom is seeing your kiddos, children you accepted in your home, find their forever family and watch them grow and do well. You are the woman who have helped to successfully reunify your kiddo back with their birth family and continue to remain in contact with them to provide much needed ongoing support. We celebrate you, our loving, giving, unselfish women who are dedicated to children in the foster care system. Adoptive mom. Hey mom, that is your nickname. Deep down, you do not want to be known as an adoptive parent because it separates you from your child, and you wish that the parentage had came up organically. But like biological moms, you struggle with time management. You pray that you will survive the terrible 2s, twisted 3s, and funny 4s. Fortunately, you don't stay in that space long, knowing that the kid giving herself an oatmeal facial is indeed yours. An adoptive mother like you is an embracer, not only of the child with many hugs and kisses, but of the child's past, her heritage and history, even when it's different from your own. Mother, you are special. Being an adoptive mother is not for every woman. You did not appear to be the mother of your baby, and it didn't jive with what society knows of family resemblance. But it's okay, because you feel like her mother, and that's what matters. The bond between you and your child grows over time, just as the child grew within her mother's womb. An all-encompassing love for someone you did not birth. Stepmom. From Cinderella to Snow White, fairy tales are famous for their evil stepmother roles. Those stories don't give justice to loving stepmoms like you, who come to terms with the fact that no matter how amazing she is, she will never be loved by all and still be content. Many children resent their stepmothers simply because she is someone who is a threat and is taking their mother's place, but you are willing to step out of your comfort zone and always team up with your husband to see the kids smile. You add a feminine touch to your husband and his kids' home and provide so much to your blended family that your husband never could have accomplished on his own. Sadly, it's vogue to bash stepmothers, but you are up for the challenge and manage everything thrown at you with dignity and grace. Mother-in-law. You realize that you can be the punchline of another bad joke, a reputation earned by some. You may have been the most important person in your son or daughter's life until now. Once they are married, though, their spouse assumes that role. Accepting this is a major step toward a healthy relationship. Your child-in-law might be insecure in his or her new role as spouse, and you become their biggest cheerleader. You are kind. You are the peacemaker. Who knows when to come and go, as wise as an owl and harmless as a dove. An amazing mom-in-law like you understands that you and your child-in-law are not competitors, but allies, and recognize that you share a special bond. You both love the same person who is, in turn, has enough love for both of you. The way you look at it, the in-law part just means they're legally yours. Young mom. It felt like you didn't live life to its fullest, and you were not ready. At some point, you probably freaked out, cried, and even felt hopeless. It wasn't one of your plans becoming a mother before you have found your identity. It is tough. It can add more obstacles to your path, making your goals harder to reach. On the other hand, it also gives you this incredible amount of motivation to undertake what most think is out of reach. Remember when you worried about what others thought or said about you? Well, you don't have time for that anymore. You are now more concerned about preventing your children from falling victim to the wrong crowd, and busy doing what is best to teach them to see the beauty in this world. You as a young mom and your child share a very strong bond. A few years from now, you're going to be like best friends, sharing everything with each other, giving each other advice, going shopping. It's something to look forward to. First-time mom. You now speak a whole new language, not Japanese, not German or Latin. It's called baby talk. As a new parent seeking others' perspective, you probably heard people say, you will find ways to survive. You don't want to just survive, you want to thrive. But no matter how much you prepare, it can be challenging to fully be ready for everything that comes with it. You are navigating a major life transition on little sleep and without the benefit of experience, often with physical discomfort. Becoming a mother can be an overwhelming happiness as well as strain, but you, mama, learn to completely adjust your priorities, schedules, and relationship, and learn to live and cope one step at a time for your precious little one. Mom to an angel. You don't think you will ever be the same. Never. Some see it as a tragedy, a loss, but for you, being the mother of an angel is an exceptional gift. One thing you want most is just to hold him in your arms one more time. To hold him was to hold an angel, but he is running around in heaven with other little angels. You have a special memory of your baby, your child, but alongside your child's death, you also lose your identity as a mother. Because yours is largely an invisible loss, your motherhood is not always recognized or acknowledged. However, today, you can grieve as we honor your motherhood and your angel baby. Even if you don't have a baby in your arms, you can identify yourself as a mother. You are the mom of an angel. Motherhood gives your life a completely different meaning. You will become a hero in someone's eyes, and that someone will be calling you mommy. Mothers are simply amazing creatures with so much talent and love and power and nurturing in their bosom. Motherhood is indeed a driving force of unconditional love. To all of you mommies, happy Mother's Day. Remember, you rock.